right, guys, welcome to a fresh edition of the Kishingani podcast. Mike 1 in the building, you guys.
I'm in here.
Oh, you, Mazi. Karibu sana to this marvelous couch, you guys.
I'm in here, Mazi. Niko kwa hii Kishingani podcast couch.
You guys, rasa zimekaa kwa hii couch ni noma sana.
Wallahi.
Bana, including yours. Pause.
I feel like if let's imekuwa na a few casualties, Mazi.
You guys, I don't like this print anymore, you guys. I think I'm going to change it, Joe.
I think that's a good call.
I work as some, maybe one color.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
A color which can contrast with this red, you guys. So Mike 1 Maze is a comedian par excellence. Anachapanga comedy show, comedy vibaya sana huku nje, you guys, Maze. How you doing? You guys, you're the only guy who's cracked the audience up at the place where we shoot the roast.
Alloy. You know what though? I take that as a badge of honor, Mazi.
Yeah, but now you guys, shout out to you guys. Acha nikupigia hapa matarumbeta, you guys.
Yeah.
So before the roast at Alloy Lounge, tulikuwa na pre-roast. So ma comedian wanakama wanafanya jokes. Mazee wase walikuwa wanapitia, you guys.
Inakonga weird. Sijui kwa nini. But for some reason, unajua acha nikwambie. Just even comedically, sometimes when I feel like maybe stage iko like, when I get too nervous, I'm like, this stage is probably too big. Am I audience? Itafuck na mimi. For some reason, you siku sando your comedy, you click.
Yeah,
and that happened, you siku Alloy. It just clicked. So, and there was no, you called me like at 5:30. Nimetoka Kejani. I remember that day, I was still doing Pete.
You're doing?
Pete.
Oh, okay.
You remember? Yeah.
Pete was there. Oh, yeah. Your joint.
Yeah, so I stopped by there. Nikaongea na wase, we had a short meeting, nini. And then you called, and I was like, do I have enough time maze kuprepare material nini. Yeah. But nilifika tu hivi nikasema hell.
But what material are you preparing? So come to na mambo.
Now you have to prepare.
Dogi is comedy lingo for old jokes.
Yeah. But this unajua lazima uipange at least like your flow.
Yeah. No, I get you.
I was trying to get maybe to your flow kiasi.
Yeah.
I just really clicked. Maybe maybe they just didn't know who I was.
Therefore
you
think they would have laughed. See, they know other people na saa zingine wacheki. Hata Vafa alipanda hapo akapitia yake yote.
So make a point. Nasema if they don't know, like it's a pleasant surprise if you don't know someone and they're funny.
I think you just connected with those guys somehow. Probably. You guys in your freaking shots.
Probably.
You guys only come na shots, you guys.
But they had shots. Oh no, nilikuwa na John nimevaa short. Lakini wewe peke yako ndio ulipoint out nimevaa short. Why was it a thing that I had shorts?
I don't know, you guys.
Shorts are professional.
An old man, you guys. Cheki, wewe mbona umevaa kinyasa? Enda nyumbani uvae longi.
Alafu you reference these shorts like 3 times. Even when I left stage, you went back up there and you're like, mjamaa umevaa short, bana. I was like, Kisiangani, nini maze? Do you know there's a place in Congo called Kisa? Is it Kisiangani?
Yeah, Kisangani. It's actually a big town. Ushai watch show on YouTube inaitwa Dangerous Roads?
I think najua.
Ushaiona hiyo boat yenye inapeleka wase Kisangani?
Anything to do with Congo najua tu, it's a rickety boat.
You guys, that boat was fucked, you guys, with human beings, eh?
Walai.
That thing is like a horror kipindi. Like it's a real story, but it's about how guys travel, right? So there's this ferry or boat that takes guys to Kisangani from, I think it's I don't know. But you guys, the horrors must happen.
Walai.
You guys were saying,
kwa hiyo boat.
Bana. Alafu ukitaka kushonde, unaona kaa hapa hivi. So you shikilia here. Now the water is there. You go overboard on the other side, you shikilia here, then you squat and shit in the water, you guys.
Walai, I feel like umeongeza hiyo detail.
No, for real, you guys.
Walai.
I'm not exaggerating. So guys, wamewacha hiyo kitu. You can go check it out.
So is your name like a variation of that place? Ama is just...
No, that place is Kisangani. My name is Kisiangani. My name actually has an apostrophe whatever.
I've never met anyone in life anaitwa Kisiangani.
Well,
it's really unique.
Loyaland, you guys, you'll find us, you guys. Kisiangani.
There's Kisianganis?
Yeah, there are many Kisianganis, you guys.
Oh, there's a Kisiangani. Anyone who does political commentary on TV.
My goal
that guy?
is to be more famous than that guy. I want that guy to be asked if he is me. Wewe unafanyanga comedy?
Cheki umefail basi. Bwana kubii.
Zina mpeleka.
Alafu anavanga suti. Hapo nzile suti old school.
Tunapelekana na boy.
Walai.
Umse squeeze hata sini my best Facebook.
For real?
Yeah, man.
Kisangani.
Yeah, because we get a lot of cross references.
But I tell you this, that guy is very articulate. I fuck with his takes and I like what he says.
I think there are two TV Kisianganis. There's that one on security and another PS, some guy in
I think that's the guy I'm talking about. The one you're saying a PS something. Yeah. Who does like political commentary. I love the way he speaks is very measured, very slow.
Okay, screw that guy, you guys.
Fuck him.
Check it out, the Kisiangani.
Hey, one Kisiangani and one Kisiangani alone.
Yeah, maybe I should go and patent this thing.
Una if you cross legs, it's bitch, maze.
Nani ali patent alinaitwaje umse wa bebe Willis Raburu.
Skill. Oh,
He patented some phrase.
Bazoo.
Bazoo. How does that work, you? Can you patent a phrase? Even sued Airtel.
He must know something. Oh, okay. So you know how Nani Chris Kaiga, he has like he does hits, Nini hit songs. So he had this song. Alafu Safcom took a catchphrase from his song, but they weren't paying him.
Who's this?
Chris Kaiga.
Who's Chris Kaiga?
Auju Chris Kaiga. Zimeni nice. Nani nice.
Nini? Nika dread.
Zangu zina nice. Zime nice. Wajua ngoma?
Okay, sijui but I think naona hiyo jina. Acha ni.
Ndio. Chris Kaiga. So,
this not okay.
That guy.
This nigga.
So like
ndio hata Zimeni nice.
Exact. So he makes songs zenye ni catchy.
Okay.
So nini achana story ya Nameless. Unajua ni millennial na ina show. So ana making ngoma catchy. So Safcom took a catchphrase from his song wakaika kwa his promotionals. You are promoting what? The nice stuff. So I think that's what really Strabori is also doing. So if you patent Bazoo, if Safcom want to take it, I don't know. Then they have to pay him.
So was it Safcom or Airtel? One of the two.
Probably.
So was this guy paid after he took his phrase?
I just saw aliandika something on Twitter. Guys are on his side, but the guys are like, that's wrong, Safcom. Just Safcom, maze.
Why do they do those things?
They're gangster, maze. It's a rich conglomerate, maze.
I wish they can copy something of mine, you guys, so they can sue their arses.
Uko na lawyer.
Success through suit.
Cheki Manu kwa koti. Uko na lawyer.
Cheke, yana. Hii ni kitu nilikuwa nishapiga. Alafu sasa wakaichukua. Check the judge. You know judges have to write everything that is being said.
Yeah. Lakini kesi yako itakuwa dismissed mtu wangu. Dismissed.
You guys make money, you guys succeed. My ex will be upset.
Nah.
Check my ex. I never knew he'll sue Safcom.
Uwezi tegemea uomoke na Safcom ndo ex arudi. Achana na ex. Cheki, unajua I went to kulikuwa na comedy show recently. KK was performing. I don't know if you can name drop here. I don't know if you can. Shout out him. Funny comic. So he goes on stage and the girls are screaming Toa Shati, mazi.
For real?
Eh.
That guy is a thirst trap for mummies, huh? Maybe because he's tall and funny.
Have girls ever screamed Toa Shati in any kind of guy? Anyway, them are genuine. I think I'm one of the most level.
Forgettable guys, I think. I don't have that, that charisma which carries on after performance. I don't know, Ty, for example. Like Ty has this aura.
He has a certain je ne sais quoi kidogo.
So, hey, je ne sais quoi, you guys! Making its debut.
Oh, gee, what?
Mzali to home na hiyo phrase. Check it.
Check in the back pocket. In a truck.
But anyway, so you guys, there are comedians who have that thing for, it's called charm. So even off the stage, people are still attracted to them.
I feel like just having charm, like a level of charisma, is built into being a comedian. So you probably have it.
Some guys have it, some don't.
No, I think you have it. What you're mentioning is staying with the audience, like in their minds even after the performance.
Yeah.
That's very interesting. I don't know who. So Mr. Ty has it.
Ty has it. I don't know.
But what's this distinct?
Aiden has it, but for Somalis. Shout out to Aiden, by the way. Like he has that likability. I don't know if someone feels like they're part of you and your journey. So they,
Yeah.
Okay, maybe I have it, but it's a bit of a rough version.
Now you have it.
But
to be a comic, you have to have that.
You know that one where an audience gets attracted, like when announced show na watu wanafurika.
That's another thing. That's another thing.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. You can find a guy who's not as funny, but he cannot fill a room. All right? But you can find another comic who's like drop dead kama wawerumbudhi. Lakini sasa kujaza room is another story. You know, it's a different story.
But it's about how I feel like that.
It's called community, building a community.
Yes, but that doesn't have much to do with like charisma or anything. It's how
What does it have?
How you brand yourself. I feel like, yeah. How you brand yourself, how you put yourself out there, how you position yourself.
But see, there has to be something more than branding. Because branding is a very abstract thing, which everyone studies in marketing class.
Yeah.
But now there's a spirit behind the... You know, there's some guys who just do things.
But you can't
Maybe a guy like Frankie, you know Frankie Just Jim It.
We'll talk about him by the...
That guy is just, you know...
But he's... so now...
But he has this attraction that he
But
has
he's very good looking. He's like Nani alikuwa anasema me I haven't met him, so my show was telling us his story kwa sababu alikuwa kidum you were there doing the promos and stuff, so alikuwa anasema that guy comes in a room and he owns the room. Adi madem wenye mnadu now promo is like you guys no longer exist.
Madem
you're like inferior. Madem ka Nelly checking Nelly like they could get pregnant.
So I don't know if that thing is inbuilt. I don't know if you can learn it.
No, we just Jim it Frankie. He's attractive. It's the same thing I was telling you with KK. Apparently, so he has like the way he talks, and then to add on to the fact that he's in shape. I don't know. Madam wanna like your stuff, Mazi.
Maybe also because he's tall and also he's funny.
He's also tall and he's genuinely funny. Yeah.
Well, do you think you have that pull? How do you rate yourself, you guy, in that in regard to that convo?
In regard to what exactly?
See story who attracts. Do you feel like you attract the audience?
I feel like everyone, there's tiers and there's levels. Everyone exists in their tier and in their level. I'm not nearly as good looking as Mseka because of the obvious reasons a guy is in shape and stuff.
I'm not talking about good looking. I'm talking about the charm that you don't need to be good looking to attract. You see, like Mbusi. Mbusi yako na watu fulani wanampenda tu. My boy was the hood, like they just like him.
Yeah.
And then there are other radio hosts who mazee hata utaijua jina yao and they've been on radio for years. It's like Maina Kageni and Nani?
Kingangi.
No, this is a guy who talks like Maina Kageni. He does the afternoon shift. He also talks like Kageni. Hey, how are you guys doing? Welcome to the afternoon show. What's that guy's
Who is this guy?
Mozilla's Matter.
Is it Mike Mondo?
Yeah, Mike Mondo. See, Mike Mondo is another Maina Kageni.
Is he?
Yeah, he talks like him. Checky, one of the things that I want to talk about today is...
When you did radio, did you have a radio voice? Like, the weird thing about radio is my radio voice. Do you have to talk like that?
Okay, you don't have to, but sometimes you find yourself, because of the people you've been watching, or rather watching on radio, like listening to. Like there's a template. Check it out. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Spice FM. My name is Bano Kisigani. And right now, let's look at the roads. On the road, we have a lot of traffic on Mombasa Road. That's a radio.
Your voice, you're knowing it's so very 1990.
Yeah, it's old. It's running out. And it's running out because of this podcast format.
Yeah, like podcasts are so raw and real. Someone is just talking there.
Yeah. That's what I was telling you before we started shooting this episode. When I left radio and started doing When I left radio and started doing podcasting, I was still doing podcasting like I'm on the radio. Even the topics, nilikuwa na topics zingine za ujinga za dating, sijui how to make a woman come. So my woman is not coming, you guys. all right, guys, how to make a woman come. Now, the first thing that you have to do is, if you're gonna bang in the evening, you have to start in the morning. All right? So bang in the morning, bang in the evening, start in the morning. All right. Now the next thing, how to make a woman come, Jackie.
Anna, these are topics that I feel like you can make them work. Why don't you too self-conscious? Because if they were working in radio, why do you think they're corny when you do them by yourself?
Maybe because I was doing it alone.
I think so.
When I was on radio, I was with another.
Mse wa kuchocha is very underrated. You need someone.
Si mimi nilikuwa mse wa kuchocha on radio sasa. So nilikuwa na boy yangu fulani. I was a straight man.
Comic relief,
Yeah, I was a straight man. There's enough Palomine alikuwa anaitwa Eric Omondi.
Eric Omondi mmoja tunajua?
Hapana.
Okay.
But he used to be his manager. He used to be the other Eric Omondi's manager.
So Eric Omondi was managing Eric Omondi.
Yeah, maze. So that guy alikuwa that area of relationship ilikuwa his area.
He's lame.
Yeah. So me, my work was just choaching that guy. So you're saying that to make a woman come.
He throws out a premise. So he won't dissect.
You guy, maze. But this story imetokea wapi, you guy? Tunafaa kunaongea stories zako hivi.
Okay, let's get back in line then.
So niambie manze. So you guys holding your comedy aje John?
How I entered comedy.
I used to see you huko nini. But I used to consider you as a guy who didn't listen to notes, eh?
To notes?
Yeah, bana.
Why?
So I used to come and give you notes lakini I was apply you guys.
Hiyo ni uongo.
Check it here, bro.
Hiyo ni uongo. You never gave me one note.
I gave you notes.
Give me one note you gave me.
I don't remember, but
exactly.
I gave you notes.
Ulinipea.
Hiyo siku nilikuwa mnoma sana kupeana notes. Sasa check it. Wait.
Ni kwa mkasha inipea comedic note ilikuwa
so
nani?
hivi. Eh?
I tell you one person who gave me a comedic note.
Doug. Am Eric?
Doug gave me but in passing. He was in a rush somewhere.
Mhm.
Doug never gave someone who gave me a comedic note and it stuck when I really started ilikuwa nani? Ty. Ty actually helped me build a joke. Yeah. For some reason, like, ilikuwa joke. I don't do that joke anymore. But alinipea tags kiasi akaniambia so say it this way, say this.
Then they were working, eh? Did you implement?
I implemented. I saw where he was going. I saw the sense kiasi. Akaniambia do this. Alinambia tu just how to add on to the joke.
Oh, okay.
So
tell me, so how did you decide to? Because I met you at Punchline. How did you start? How did you get into this thing, man?
So I don't nikwambie kitu. I had a mental nini. Sometimes I make mental notes of things. I'm like, I'm gonna do something. It's not now. It's not tomorrow. It's not even the day after. But I'll do it.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to do stand-up comedy a year and a half before I actually went on stage. So I knew guys walikuwa naenda do stand-up. Bishtango hata alikuwa ananiambia guys are doing stand-up in place fulani Kilimani. He had attended it na demi yake. Akaniambia guys wanaduko stand-up. I feel like you'd like it. Nikamwambia yeah, I think na jail place.
Mbona alikushauri uzuri?
He thought I would like anything to do with stand-up comedy. Because mimi ule mse tu umecheki stand-up, umecheki nini. So alifikiria maybe ndakuwa na some kind of interest.
Okay.
And he was right. So nikamwambia you know exactly where you're referring to nini.
Oh, ulikuwa umesikia stories za Punchline?
Hapo 2 grapes, yeah. And I'd even seen a few videos on they were posting those videos on YouTube.
Nani?
It is short. I saw a video of Bash actually by the way.
Oh, okay.
And he did well.
Bash is supposed to be here. That guy is a bitch.
Fuck Bash, maze. Cheki tumdisa cheki. Fuck Bash kwa nini?
Hiki akiangalia call yangu. That guy has been lenging my calls today.
Tumdisa after kwa topic Kisiangani and Mike. Dish Bashir, the roast master of episode 8. Tuone kama ini episode itago.
Man.
Fuck Bash. No, but so I watched a video of Bash. I was like, that's pretty good. That's in corner today, it's up my alley. But this is a year and a half before I went on stage.
Oh, year and a half.
I just made a mental note. I was like, when I'm ready, I'll go. So the first time I ever went to 2 grips, I went on stage.
Oh, the first day?
The very first day.
Did you go and talk to Eric? What happened?
I had DM'd Eric. Let's not mention anyone's name. I DM'd the page, the Nini page.
Punchline page.
Yes. So they asked me, have you ever done stand-up, Nini? I said, not really, but I'm not like bad at public Nini speaking. I can stand in front of people. I can talk.
You used to talk in front of guys?
I knew I could do it.
But you never did it?
Yes, but I knew I could do it. So, akasema sawa, come early, look for a guy called
Manu.
No, him now.
Go look for Eric.
Yes. So nikafikata I think 3:30. Nikaenda nikampata huko nyuma, alikuwa na she probably doesn't remember. Alikuwa na shiko idhaka in the back there.
Okay.
Yeah. So, hey, I introduced myself. Nini. Said hello. Hey, can I go on stage? I can use a few questions. Akasema sawa, you'll go on stage. So mind you have come with me, my friend, na beshte yake fulani. So tumekaa hapo kwa corner. So my friend akatueleza, I don't think you should go on stage. It's your first day. Just sit, watch. Nika like, fuck it. No, if I'm here, I'm going on stage. After the worst thing happened in the ball. Now the worst did happen. So nika insist.
Ulikuwa na misari gani yuga?
Bro.
Huh?
Bro. Yeah. Your advice said don't go on the first day. That was actually good advice. Singeenda stage.
But who said don't go on the first day?
My friend.
Oh, okay.
I have a friend called Mark.
Oh, okay.
He's like my close.
So maybe
like,
his idea was
confident.
upige reke kwanza, see how it goes.
But some I'm like a bit of a stubborn nature kiasi. Nikasema no, nikikuja hapa na nimekuja comedy DM them, I spoke to them, I spoke to Eric back there, put me on stage. I bombed so bad. It wasn't even a bomb. I bombed and I antagonized the crowd.
Oh, they got upset. When you gonna jokes are gay.
So
Check it, the thing about banging a gay man. Check it, the audience.
You know who was on the audience?
Check it, Israel is Komonga in Palestine like this. Check it.
So Israel are right. Fuck us, bomb the fuck out of
Check it, Ushayo na Palestinian ukamchapa kofi.
Check ama bitches. Fuck ama bitches water, maze.
You guys, those are the jokes which can really get you in hot soup. Because the audience was very, actually, they were very gracious.
And it was predominantly female. The
way you love Andrew Kibe. Check it. Have you ever loved Andrew Kibe so much?
So Andrew Kibe, my hero, this guy.
Check it. What's up, you lambistic pieces of shit of children?
Speaking truth to power, like Andrew Kibe. An honest man's tongue. Why should he get persecuted?
So you guys, so madem ndio alikuwa ameja hapo.
I bomb so bad. Unajua dem anakuanga like don't call an influencer. Anakuanga what
famous
let's say a creator anaitwa Sharon Mwangi.
Okay. Yeah. The one for Google.
I think so.
She actually even created some Google gig for these guys.
No, not her. There's another one.
Oh, there's another Sharon Mwangi.
Yes, not the one you're mentioning.
Mm-hmm.
So she was on the audience. Alafu sasa unajua she was sat where normally stage ukua and then directly what they call they call it like a true north msako directly to you.
Mm-hmm.
So ako hapo. I knew I was bombing because of a look she gave me. Alko like
Sorry.
Na bomb. Na bomb. Alafu unajua it's one thing to bomb but to antagonize the crowd, man. Because I still did not know for you to be a comic, be likable, be charismatic kiasi. Unajua, let the crowd love you. Turn on the charm kidogo too.
But how will they, like, how do you do that?
No, you do it all the time. Like, be self-deprecating kiasi, like,
okay.
make a joke about
some
you.
Tricks.
There's a few tricks.
But there's some guys whose style is annoying the crowd.
Give me, that's really, really good.
Maina David.
Maina who?
Maina Murumba.
No, Maina Murumba has a nini.
Lucorito in the building.
Hey!
Yay!
Yeah. Niaje buda. Tingisha ta dread hapa kwa hii podcast sasa kucheki una kamsanii mazi.
Sisi podcast yake imepremiere tu sahi.
Yake. Pretty good.
You guys. So you guys, this is my bro and it's a Lucorito. He's been coming here to Saidia.
There's no resemblance, man. You guys don't look at
no,
all.
No, my dad shares a mad away game, eh?
At you, dad?
Ebu ngoja nikuwashe mic, you guys. Ebu sema kitu.
Inaitwa away game.
My dad shares a mad away game. Alafu akakama akaconfess.
Walai.
Yeah, man. Cheki ni aje man, unataka kuambia kitu. Cheki ni nini? Cheki, kuna uboy anaitwa Lucorito.
Cheki kiasi bro wako. Come to.
Sawa, tushare basi. Tushare pod.
Tata nini tu
cheki. Sasa baba. When you bro wangu from today, sawa?
When bro?
This is my step bro, you guys.
Yeah. Niaje buda.
Fiti.
He's my bro, he's not my step bro. Fuck that step bro shit.
So you picked him out of like since what?
No, us guys are many. Us guys are like, that's a bullshit story I'm telling you. Like he's my bro.
But if you're many, you picked him specifically.
What do you mean picked him?
No, you see something in him. I mean like
I don't see Jack. No,
you could have picked any other step bro or any other bro. Just chill and kick it with you, but
no, this guy has come. This guy is a professional DJ, you guys.
Okay, so he's in the same industry as what?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he's just come to help us clean up our sound.
Great.
He's actually here by the grace of Sagodi.
That's what I'm saying. Will you pick?
I mean, anatusaidia.
Welcome.
But you guys only me and him doing that.
Ita huyu kando.
I don't think any of my other relatives even watch the podcast, you guys.
That's not good. I think unafawasi. So unafawasi hata nini kwa hiyo group chat. Put them in a group chat hapo
clip tuweke. Wenye tunaongelea fadhi. Unajua hizi jokes upiga hapa ni you have to be very sijui kama kuna wase labda wataboeka kama.
True.
Conservative
familia leo.
Si ndio yeah bwana. Jana kwanza tumeongelea you guys in a full podcast. Cheki Kenya Miu hates na Devi.
sipendangi nyangweso nyangweso naona
So
kati
karibu,
yani
man. Uni mic one in the middle of what was I asking you?
I was telling you about like a type of charisma you need to have to be on stage, and you're telling me a guy like Burumba doesn't have it.
No, I wasn't saying he didn't have it. I was saying there are comedians who are deadpan. Like they don't try to please the audience. They actually provoke them into laughter. You remember when Nandi
Okay, I
alikuwa
see that.
anasema-
I see what you're saying,
You
yeah.
remember when Bani Maka alikuwa anasema, you don't understand.
You don't understand.
I'm not scared of you,
I'm not
motherfuckers.
scared of you. That bit is
You
funny
get-
as fuck, yeah.
So it comes out funny because I think if you have it, you have it. You can't fake it.
I hear what you're saying.
Murumba has that thing of annoying the audience into laughter.
Yes, I hear what
And
you're
even
saying.
David Masharia. David Masharia annoys the audience into
yeah,
laughter
I hear what
because
you're
he's
saying.
generally an annoying guy, Umse.
Masharia.
Shout out to David Masharia.
Davey.
There you go. Yeah, man.
Why do you find him annoying a little bit?
See, he annoys me, you guy.
He annoys you.
I realize it's not only me. You guy.
Walai.
No, but he's a hilarious guy. That's why he's really good
Very
at roasting.
funny,
Yeah. Hiyo topic ilitoka wapi? Ulikuwa unaniambia venye uliniambia ulienda stage alafu ukaanza kubomb.
I bombed like it was unbelievable how badly it did. So I needed to just be like, bro, you cannot go up there and just pontificate. And to tell people that you are no. Be charismatic kidogo.
So ulipiga how
Be a
many minutes?
performer. Probably 3.5.
But it felt long because you're bombing, huh?
It was so bad. Eden was hosting. After I finished, I'll never forget. Eden went back on stage and said, "What was that?"
For real, you guy.
Wallah, yeah.
Alafu wasema kaisha.
Oh no, it wasn't a good night for me. But the interesting thing ni, again, taya naongana manuggets za kwambia wase. So I bombed that first week, but I didn't like run. Next week nilikuwa 2 grips.
That's the thing I normally say about comedians.
Exactly.
When I see a comedian this week, whether he bombs or not, alafu nimuone tena 2 weeks later,
Yeah.
ati amerudi.
That's a comic.
That's the guy who'll penya.
Yeah.
The guys who give up, they come casually once in a blue moon.
So Eric was not happy to see me because I had bombed the week before. So nafika hapo, it's like anani avoid kiasi. He's like, I call like, this guy, man, he didn't perform well. He's back again. I was like, I can bet to a few like pointers, like, do this, be better. Nikamwambia sawa. Second week was a bit better.
Oh, you went up.
Yeah, I went up the second week, slightly better from the first. Kutoka hapo, I just started doing all right.
Growth ever more. Eh? So when did you get your first paid gig?
It was still a punchline, and it didn't take long actually. Stan aliniambia, iwe umeanza comedy early na umegeta a gig early.
Ilikuwa gig gani?
Ilikuwa new school.
Oh, ile yenye mlivaa mashots.
Shots ilikuwa for promo. Hiyo siku ya new school we just dress vile unataka.
Mbona unadeny hizo shots?
What do you have against shots? How dare my boy show their legs? Chicken show my legs.
No, but it's a concept which worked. Like was it like graduation? So that was a concept.
So
it was UKK.
New school was me, Master, Jacotis, KK,
No, le
Marcus,
Meru. Alikuwa anaitwa Jude.
Wangu.
You guys, shout out to Wango.
Chao Wango.
Wango used to unajua Wango? Mimi nimefinya mute but like finya.
How do you know? Unamjua?
Mtu anajua kama comedians wote you guys.
Unamjua? Wango doesn't speak to them. She's so reserved.
Have you seen her
and
lately?
spoken.
Yeye ni fan wangu. Sijamwona in a while like.
Anajua mimi na ni ma siblings.
I think so. I think I'll discover.
Labda David ndio alimshow.
How do you know her from where?
Si comedy na she's my
But
fan.
she doesn't do comedy anymore.
Yeah, see, but
She goes to these guys' gigs, you guy.
Ndio maana umepiku boy.
What do you mean peak? Kumsa anaongea story gani ya peak? What do you want about? Peaking for what?
Endelea.
She's like a fan of my music, so
Okay.
namjua tu hivyo. And I used to like go watch the comedy shows a while back as in town kitambo, so nilikuwa namjua tu.
Okay.
Wangu alikuwa anaongea hata zisikiki kenye nasema.
Yeah, alikuwa na heavy action.
Check, one of the things, I think we're kind of related. Your ex-wife was from Meru. Check me. One of the things I realized about Meru, check me. Jackie, what did you realize? Where's you guy or damn you guy? Shit. Is she available?
I don't know. Like Wangu is very withdrawn, man. After when we did the promo in new school, I feel like I remember like she could only get like just speak when you're required to speak na ni hivyo. Wako wanabonga sana.
And then she used to kill it when she was on stage.
She was a very
Otherwise she stopped doing comedy.
She was very funny. Alikuwa na joke ingine about alienda sijui super. You remember that joke? She was cutting lines. I remember her. But you remember what?
Remember her. I think she was cutting.
So she had this really brilliant joke. Ako super. Someone is trying to cut her line. Then she does what? She tells the attendant, this guy. It's just a really dope. Just a really good joke.
I think she's one of those reading chicks, you guys.
Yes.
Wait, but they couldn't drink parlor, you guys, if you're keen, eh? Keen naona leo ko healthy, whatever, eh?
Ini chesa.
Na drink parlor down. So you guys, no, but shout out to that your crew. You guys have become dope, eh? Your crew, your new school. Yeah. Would you credit Punchline for your growth for sure?
1000%. Yeah, I would. Like
it would be disingenuous not to, right?
Yeah, it would be like I'm being nonsensical. Yeah. Because like I credit Eric a lot, man. Like he had no reason to put me on stage the following week.
Yeah, that's true.
The first week, it's one thing to bomb, but then we antagonize an audience Buddha. So it's like, nigga, I love these influencers there. You want these guys to take pictures and say the show was great.
What do you think influencers go to Punchline, you guys? Sana.
It's a pretty place, like they take nice photos.
Is it Instagrammable, you think?
Very, yeah.
Tetas Mutai mona amekatalia Deco pale Sana Collective. Cheki, mimi nitashikilia interior of Tego. Mimi, wacha nikwambie Douglas.
Ati unasema nini juu boy?
No, but shout out to Titus Mutai.
Shara, he has really one joke I like, man. About Ruta. I won't tell his joke.
Gania?
Funny. I won't tell it. He still does it.
But what was the punchline?
I'm glad you are having this conversation.
Napenda hiyo joke yake magari kuingiana.
Yeah, but achana hiyo. How is low hanging? Kuna ingine kona yo kali ya Ruto.
Low hanging.
Hiyo low hanging kia. Ati umeniingia.
Ati huyo ameniingia nyuma. Lakini inamaliza.
You kill. So ati unasema mkomili wapi?
Decoration. Deco. Check, I am an internal designer. Mimi
ati internal.
Check it out. Man, tamtoa aje kwa hii department. You guys. No, but I'm kidding you guys. Teta ni boy wangu sana. In fact, anafaa kuja hii pod. It's long overdue.
So
Teta hajai come?
Did you reach out?
He's always busy.
Yeah.
Anakuanga job. So you guys, so unaona kaa hiyo nini ilikuwa, I was talking about how those guys contributed to your growth.
Yeah. So mainly I think like my major thing with comedy, especially when I was starting out, I just needed to build a confidence that I was funny. EO too, I just needed to know that because I was like, am I really funny? What am I on stage doing? But eventually after a while, I kept going on stage, nika build your muscle, then nika build a confidence. I realized, you're onto something.
No, you guys, you're a killer, you guys, man. Shout out to
Thanks,
you,
man.
You guys, shout out to Mike One.
Thank you.
By the way, niliona hapa nje unajua say, kwani ni msoma madani?
Najua, by then najua say place. So I grew up in high rise. Najua mali high rise.
Ni Islam fulani iko hapo nini?
Shout out high rise. Wewe usiingilia to high rise. Fuck you.
No, high rise is actually a serious story. I remember we used to go there and used to have some pals.
So you know high rise, yeah. I grew up there. So high rise is literally walking distance from here.
Yeah.
So I say what najua hapo. Like that guy.
Popsy, yeah. Unajua Popsy?
Aujui Popsy?
Boy anakuwa na Down syndrome.
Najua Popsy. Nilikuwa naye hata jana.
Hebu guess Popsy yako how old?
Sijui ka 34.
Yes. You can't tell. Popsy tulikuwa na primo. Maze. It's so interesting. He doesn't change. Exactly vile unamwona sahi. Ako hivyo.
But does he remember you?
So tumeenda hapo nikama, ni aje Popsy nini?
Leo.
So I saw him akiingia kwa hiyo, I think ilikuwa local hapo. So local wanamjua, akaketi hapo, akasema usi ni Popsy. De mwingine alikuwa hapo nje akasema ni yeye, nikamwambia tulikuwa naye primo. Ode makamuita ngombe Popsy, unajua boy? Akaniangalia akasema hiyo ni Jaba.
That makes sense because he has a good memory.
It's kitambo sana. But nilikuwa naye primo.
I think he should have gone to a special school, right?
I don't know, man. I don't. Popsy is functioning. Popsy, like,
No, but for him to
Mwana na msana mwasist could do anything.
Hapana.
Exactly. He doesn't need much. He doesn't need anyone to help him do anything.
But maybe he would have been better off if he was in a special school.
For sure.
Probably. But you don't know, like, if Nile stuff here, it's that logic where if you're sick and someone treats you like you're sick, you get even sicker. But if you're slightly impaired, alafu hang around wasenye pia wako right, they treat you like a normal guy.
Jana were discussing, we were worried about his soda drinking. Say Jana alikunywa 4 liters of soda Jana peke yake. Anapita hapo na soda, anarudi na soda na unajua wase umbaya vitu. Soda.
Anongenga hivyo. Oh my god. Anongenga exactly hivyo.
Yeah, bana sana. Umsana na kamko wako unambaia. Okay, by the end of the day you guys liver is overworking.
Nah, man. You guys, unakunyonga pombe unataka kuingilia kijana kunywa soda.
No, but if I drink too many pombes, even you'd be like, you guys.
Nah, it's not comparable. Soda is sugar.
Drinks, I think. Wengine unampata huko nyuma ameleo yake.
Do you think if Popsy tried to charm a girl? Seriously,
like, see him vibing chicks huko. Kama huko kwa shopping center hapo place ya fruit.
You think he can pick up them if he tried like something?
Sure, I'm sure he's cool as 1 or 2 chicks hapo chini. Yeah. You guys is someone for everyone, you guys. Huh? Okay, sorry.
No one left behind.
Watapigana hapa.
No, but shout out to Popsy, guy. I'm saying
Shout out to Popsy.
He has a very good heart.
Yeah, he's very expansive. He's very yo.
So ilikuwa chuo gani unasema?
Our Lady of Mercy hapo South B.
So ulikuwa unatoka huko paka South Beach huo? Yeah, that was quite a distance.
And ilikuwa high rise back then. You're not listening.
No, I'm saying high rise kuna mada primo hapa. Ama is just your parents' preference?
Yeah, but your school is not usually about proximity. It's not like gari ko karibu enda hiyo.
It should be ideally.
Should it?
Yeah. Sindio?
Ideally, yeah.
You guys toys shouldn't be about 4 to panda.
Unafundishwa na mtu anaishi kwa neighborhood. Like you're taught by someone who lives in the neighborhood.
Yeah, man.
As in kuna venye like having like someone who understands your context. Inasaidia.
And then also you guys traveling time to school.
Ufai kuamka 4 am ndio uende kuchukua watu.
But says who though?
That's the way it's supposed to be. You guys grow up huko Kenya mazimi kwa ribu.
Na si ati niko kuamka 4 am alafu unaanza kufundishwa. Unaamka 4 am na kuchukua msemo mwingine Nyayo.
Unazungushwa 3 hours kwa basi. You guys unajua kuna wase huko Kite wako Riara. Yangong Road. So the kid is picked huko at 4. And then wanna ship you all the way to Riara and then shipped back. So I normally see sometimes when I go home at around 9, gari narudi kwa drop. So you guys, what kind of life is that, you guys?
Niko kwa boarding at that point.
Yeah, bana.
Una board kwa basi.
Kiri hata wangeanza hizo classes kwa basi kama mahoka. Cheki asanteni sana ndugu dada wa abiria students. Tuanze na masomo za mathematics. Ideally, if you go to the States, you go to school in your area. It's actually a law, right?
It's like, a law.
Yeah, you where you live. That's why they say black people are stuck, because they're stuck in the same schools.
Communities, yeah.
So you can't be say here and then you're studying huko Westy. You have to go to school in your local area, you guys.
I hear kile unasema.
There's another day I was over here with the Ribia.
I watched that episode, by the way.
You watched? Yeah. You heard him say the way he was in public school and then they made schooling free. Primary education
free. Yeah, I heard what he said, yeah.
Alafu maze kila mtu akaingia hiyo class. You know, I never thought about that stuff.
But it's very interesting. So ikalower down quality education.
Yeah. You can msetu anapita hapo nje anaingia class. Cheki. Amacha niingia hapa daro. Cheki.
So unataka kusema wewe si socialist. Lock the people out who you can lock out.
To react as in to moralize situation. Tunasema tu hiyo ndio kenye ilifanyika like.
Hiyo ndio kenye ilifanyika. Whether it's right or wrong,
40. The next day kuna wase 80 kwa class.
I think if there are 80 people, plan for them.
That's good.
Let not the 80 people reduce the quality of the education.
But maybe the plan all along was to get the 80 in the school. Everyone gets an opportunity.
But you have to think about these other...
It's like when they say too many people are broke. All right, let's figure out how we're going to get people some money. So next time kuna like universal income, kila msako na kakitu. Hizo policies too weird za include everyone. But people like society naonga so anakuambia kupanga society si kitu rahisi. Kupanga tu wase venye wasote exist si kitu easy.
But kuna wase wametoboa kupanga wase you guy.
Kuna some?
Wametoboa to a certain extent.
Give me an example who?
Lee Kuan Yew you guy.
Who?
Lee Kuan Yew, the Singapore founding prime minister.
I don't know what is he doing on the
You know Singapore used to be at the same level with us.
Oh, okay. I keep hearing those comparisons, but I'll tell you this.
Go and read his book in it from third world to first.
Do you have the book?
Alipanga wase literally.
Do you have? Oh, is that tough guy mwenye alikuwa na do speech fulani akasema I think I've seen a speech he did
talking about airline
workers. Just being tough.
Alikuwa na nyora kwa lift.
No, I think it's more so what you're saying. I just saw an interview where he was so tough. Alikuwa anasema sijui nini, guys are doing this, we have to change it.
Yeah, I think you're talking about the airline workers. I think there was a strike or something.
That's what I'm talking about. That's exactly. So anasema mna strike nini?
Yeah. So because it's a small little island, he moved guys from where they used to live huko nje to flats. All right? So guys are moving into the flat with ducks, pigs. So he had to actually change how guys are living day to day.
You think that was easy?
No, it wasn't easy.
See, that's what I'm saying. Good luck telling Kenyans to adjust any aspect of their life.
No, but there are guys who've adjusted Kenyans' behavior.
Give me an example.
Michuki.
That was good.
Michuki was an attitude adjustment expert.
He did a number. But he was also really smart. Alikuwa anajua vitu anadu.
No, he was hard-headed, I think.
He was also hot-headed, my day.
Do you remember, ulikuwa your time, how old were you your time ya nini, matatu strikes, 3 people sitting in a mat?
I remember this story. I know what.
But you were a kid those days, eh?
Yeah, I was younger, yeah.
You are old 4.
What's the year?
4 labda. Ilikuwa 204.
Ilikuwa 204, eh? Oh, because Kibaki alikuwa tu ameingia.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
2 years in.
So you guys in kitambo ma3 mlikuwa mnajazana huko ndani.
Like crazy.
Yeah. Kwanza tukiishi huko Njoro. Maze walikuwa naeka 4 guys, right? And then the ma3 would chomoka from the bus stop and go and stop again at another stop. Where wanaongeza mtu mmoja. Cheki panga nini hapo nyuma kama hobby.
Songa.
Ulikuwa nakanga hivi you guys. So you put one hand behind your neighbor, you guys, so that you fit.
Yeah.
So this guy said 3 people, you guys, per room.
But I'm sure it was.
So what kind of strike? Guy said walking to work. But after a few days, Mazi, adjust.
Yeah.
It's only that we don't have the willpower for someone to make those radical decisions.
Radical is a good word.
Decision ya kutengeneza ya kufanywa yenye as in is benefiting the people. Wase tu wako na tuma personal narratives to fulfill.
You guys, we can change like now our leaders.
Because there's also unajua El Salvador has a president now. So you see like crime rate may go from like 46% to like 8%. But you know what he's doing? If you have anything could do na crime, even a tattoo that's like slightly gang affiliated at you anyway, jailer. Jailer. So he's not like leaving stones unturned. Anafanya what it takes. Yes, that guy.
That guy was even offering prison at a fee services.
For real.
You're saying in these other countries, kama mnataka wase wa kuweke ma prison at a fee.
Jesus Christ.
Ilikuwa kaya hiyo story ya extradition ya kina Pablo.
So utoke US uko house del Salvador uko jela.
Imagine with those gangsters you guys.
Jesus.
They can obey the law you guys. Mr. Kiko na jela El Salvador.
Hey.
So imagine country yenu ku export prison.
Imagine you guys.
Fuck that.
Ruto nikaa kusikia hiyo announcement.
Wallahi. Ukumbuki nani alikuwa anasema hivyo Pablo? I don't fear anything else except extradition.
Yeah, but you guys.
Usinitoa.
Ruto anafaa kwanza ku extradite wase hapa hivi.
What's your opinion on Ruto? You like him?
Cheki nataka sasa tutakuwa tunatoa hawa wahuni tunawapeleka El Salvador atafi. This guy 50% of that fee is his, you guys.
Check the fee.
Cheki mbona tujenge ma prison na tunawezeka watu wa bodaboda hapo, tuweke watu mama mboga wauze. Si mnakubaliana na mimi? Nyinyi ni wangwana. Tupige makofi. Cheki. Guy, you commit a crime.
What's your opinion on that guy? Unajua politicians unishangaza venye wanauzianga wase hope mazena wase
I think that guy is pretty smart, you guy.
You think? He's a savvy politician, I'll give him that.
This guy wakes up really early, you guy, to panga.
Exactly, yeah. But acha nikwambie
and to cram roads. Cheki sasa nikatoa Mogadashe, nikapeleka Uruma, nikazungusha pale.
Ikaenda
all the roads, you guys.
Bro,
that guy has an Uber map in his mind.
I think he understands people's behaviors and the patterns of thinking.
Yeah, I think so too. But
Hey,
he's
that guy,
he's been in the game for a while, though.
Yeah, he's also...
Alikuwa anafanya job na father pale YK92.
Your dad was in YK92.
How around, you guys? 92. You guys, you had the glory years, you guys. You guys used to be given 5 socks.
Check your dad.
Check dad, I am broke. Check myself. Check.
Yo, your dad was in YK92.
Guy was balling and short calling.
Your dad was in like YK92.
Check me creep walking to school. Check. Check wewe babako ako anafanya nani kazi?
YK91.
Yo, hold on. Your dad was in YK92.
Yeah, man. He was Ruto's
with
boss.
Like in a Jirongo and shit.
Yeah, man. You guys, Jirongo organized for my
kidding?
dad another Volvo, you guys, which is to Tessa.
Nigga, so you dad alikuwa na balls, man.
Check you guys visiting there. Bunango akiingia chuo, cheki. Sisi inafanya hivi huko nyuma, cheki.
Shit.
Yeah, we enjoyed those days for sure. But me, I didn't enjoy it because I was a bit of a kid. It's kind of my big bro who used to cool those dollar bills. Yeah.
Hey, mlikuwa mnakula mapunch, man.
Story imetoka wapi, jo?
No, tulikuwa naongelea Ruto and shit. I don't know.
Yeah, so I think his policies are crappy, but he's pretty smart, I think. I don't see
really
anyone who can chuja him. Sadly, from where I'm sitting right now, unless there's someone who really comes up, and I'm not talking like a supporter of Ruto, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
I was really hoping the Gen Z know him, lakini
for real
tukashindwa. You, what do you think? Do you think the guy will make it in 2027?
I don't know. He's so ni mjanja lakini. Ni mjanja sana ukijana.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I feel
he's
like
not to be underestimated, ama?
Yeah. You know, he's never lost any election his whole life. He's very mad about 27 because it's the one election akina Rawa alifanya Kadunda.
Oh, okay. Oh, that he was involved in.
Everything else.
That guy has a winning streak, eh?
Bro, everything else inaonga W. He takes a W like you cannot imagine. Like,
I think Itandika's
guy has been an MP 15 years.
Yeah.
VP 10 years. Hey.
And then now I can get crazy, you guys.
Yeah, so he's a force to contend.
His problem is he tries to do everything. Like
he micromanages, that's true.
Like he's the expert on climate change, kidogo economy, kidogo road naming. You guys, man. You guys, do you think Raila will chukua nini on Sunday? On Sato? AU?
I don't know. I don't. So what's the dynamic?
It's him versus the Djibouti guy.
Is that Djibouti guy? Djibouti guy is strong because apparently wanasema like those, what are they called? They're called something countries. There's a word I'm looking for. Jimbo wanaisahau.
Sahel.
No. There's a different word natafuta. So these guys who are like
Warabu.
It's something along the. So they subscribe to the Muslim nini. So a lot of them tend to side with their peeps. Yeah. So usually like hizo vote za hiyo nini kwanza zote ni zake.
It's like a block, eh?
I think so.
They vote as a block.
There's a word I'm looking for. You need to form something. Jimbo wanasahau. So already those are boy.
Al-Shabaab terrorists. You guys, I'm kidding you guys. What's wrong with you guys? Why are you guys squirming? Sina nini alipiga hiyo joke ndani akiwa show.
Nani?
Jojo.
Alisema.
It's something to do with Eda and then Al-Shabaab. Ilikuwa funny, you guys.
But the George, I remember our roast. Mazali nipigana joke ingine.
George is really
I sit around and think about it. Hey, Alsemas Jui did what? Hey, I'm like, damn, George.
You're not talking about Sahel? The Sahel region.
There's a word I'm looking for. There's some... No, it's
Sahel.
not Sahel.
Sahel it's a region. Huh?
No, it starts with an F.
Okay, I don't know.
I read it kwa article flani niliona kwa The People Daily.
Oh, okay. So you think, you reckon those guys will vote as a block probably for
and
this Djibouti guy?
Here's another thing. Raila did sijui alikuwa wapi weekend. On the weekend he said, nikipata sawa. Nikihata, sawa.
So you think he smells the coffee?
Why would you say that?
Uh-huh.
Just be confident.
Anajua kulose yani. lose mara mingi yani.
But if he loses that stuff, it'll be sad, huh?
But if he loses, it'll be like, oh.
Yeah?
Akilose itakuwa fucked up kiasi.
But you don't think that thing is like under him?
The losing, you're saying the losing is a dark cloud over him?
No, as in I'm saying
Beneath him.
that post is beneath what he should be.
He has to listen. Acha nikwambie kitu, like
fighting for.
When you're 80 years old, death becomes more of a reality. Even when we work, we wake up every day. Kila kitu una try to do in life, you're distracting yourself from death. So that feeling is even more real when you're like 80 years old.
Yeah.
Niko sure he doesn't want to just sit home. Anataka kudu kitu.
Si anaweza run for president 2027.
Nigga. Ama wa Kenya mnampima.
Kama pandemiwa.
Si ndio
Ndio
Kwanza
nini
mimi
ifanyike?
kwanza unalipo.
Unapata msee aliingia politics kwa 20 ama kwa 18. Hana talent yoyote.
Ati ya pandemio.
Kai yuko mahali akapiga masimu kujaribu ku manipulate the situation. Hakuna kitu yoyote kingine anadoing. So unajua venye sio sema ukiretire ndio una dating.
Yes, exactly.
So mse hana kitu kingine ya kufanya. Hizi enda home akisema sawa nimemaliza na hii mambo ya politics.
I think it's a high, you need a higher high.
Una shamba ya kwenda kufanya kulima.
But you guys, let's see. Maybe he might chukua this thing. You never know, you guys. But Kenyans are really campaigning against him up on Twitter, you guys.
For real. Kenyans have you don't think Kenyans sometimes have a weird like crabs in a barrel type thing?
Yeah, I think so too.
Why the fuck?
Apply for Raila like.
No, but acha nikushow, you cannot be like you don't want him to win. Watch her win. Him just win. I think a raise like
what do you think, you
the
guys?
Profile of the nini.
Achukua take up farming. Mimi nakwambia hapa.
Nah, fuck that. Acha ni hizo. That's retrogressive to not want him to. Ati apande nini?
Ati take up farming. Cheki juzi nimepanda mimi hapa. Eka. Salisi.
Kitanda hiki kwa yangu imetagama.
Nah, cheki.
Nusu kapet. Nusu mkeka.
You know what they say?
Nusu mkeka is hilarious.
You know that speech? Ashir is so there's a, Miguna's book called Peeling Back the Mask. Cheki, Miguna is not a good guy. Miguna's your time, Grand Coalition government, he was Rao's advisor. So he wrote the book about all the dynamics that were happening then. Bro, you should read your book.
I read that.
You read the book?
He has 2 books, right?
Yes, there's that, and then there's another one that came later on.
Yeah.
Which by Miguna is a good writer.
One. It was actually really intriguing.
He's a good writer. He knows what people want to.
Father book. So I think I read it. I read Father's copy.
Book gani yo?
You're peeling back the mask.
Hard copy, a physical copy.
Yeah.
Sunsaidie ukini. Mine is e-copy.
Budanga mendedi sauce juu kanyalieka. You guys, do you have a way of
umewaia idea? Check ukiwa hiyo idea.
Do you have a way of contacting the afterlife? Check niaje? Sorry to interrupt, bro. Okay, sorry that. Peeling back the mask, Mike Wana naitaka. I call you later.
Kwa matanga.
Yeah.
No, yeah, but you're right. Miguna is a brilliant writer.
So he was breaking down hizo dynamics zote hiyo period ya nini. Bro, you can understand your speech.
He painted Rao as a coward.
A little bit, maze. On one chapter, he literally opens that chapter with him crying. Kibaki would make Rao cry, maze. Tears, literal tears.
Oh, for real, eh?
Because like every time they'd go in and negotiate, Rao would come back with nothing, maze. But anyway, maze.
Oh, Kibaki used to out-negotiate him.
Kibaki he's an interesting guy.
Yeah.
I wish angekuwa na memo pia ningesoma. So apparently Kibaki alikuwa understand power plays, he understood power, he understood how to manage Rao. Rao would always call Kibaki his excellency, but then Kibaki would turn around and call Rao Raila.
Oh, for real, eh?
And they're co-principals. So they're also co-principals when they're chairing cabinet meetings. Kiti ya Kibaki ko at the head, afu ya Rao iko up.
But kwani walitoka kuiweka the head na ya Kibaki?
Your co-principals.
No, you guys, Kibaki was the preso, you guys. There's no way you're gonna.
See that umewa your story. It's that's true. He was the but the idea was their co-principals. So
in theory,
yes, that's even what held the country together. The country was like mtu wetu akona half. But really, no. No, man.
How come Jangos of Hama didn't together you guys so fast, you guys, after Nani apewe kazi?
If you can't beat them, join
after
them.
After Rao, Abangi, and Naruto, you guys.
Can't beat them, join them.
Hata waingi protests.
No, wanaingia protest. They protest.
Waingiangi?
No, they go. So sema waingia. Kakuna wase wamekuwa na human casualty hiyo ni hiyo community.
No, I'm talking about now.
Not even
I'm talking about now, the June, is it June or July 25th? June 25th going forward.
I think
They didn't participate fully.
for real.
Yeah.
So that's
Kwa sasa watu hao wako kwa gava kina mbadi you guy.
kina
Sisi tuko kwa serikali.
Wandai
Kwa bedsitter juja ajali.
Bro, your dad was in YK92. Unajua ni why?
Ingia nini bado.
Ndio.
Au ingia streets bado ase ajali.
Manu,
Ndio.
Ase ingia streets.
your dad being in YK92 is something you should explore more, either both comedically and just in life in general.
But who relates to the YK92 you guy? Very few, right? Okay, but I can tell the story, I guess.
It's part of you, Maze, and part of your story, Maze.
Yeah. No, it was an interesting time.
Because like hizo times YK92 ndo zimopropel amekorezo.
Yeah, I think he learned a lot of
Yes.
tricks.
Plus he never had to have a job. He just had to hang around with those guys akina Jirongo ampe mado.
Yeah. So you guys unaona comedy kiendaje Maze going forward, you guys? But you didn't tell us about yourself, you guys. You're uko solo home, are you like the only kid?
No, I'm not the only kid. I have siblings, but I'm the youngest. A lot of guys are older.
Yeah, you're the last one.
Yeah.
Okay. How disappointed are these other guys in you?
Marginally.
I'm kidding you guys.
Like check you Buddha. Plan yako ni nini maze? Hii comedy ati unasimama stage unadu?
No, but for real, eh?
Yeah.
Is it hard for them to accept that you're doing stand-up?
No, okay, they don't have like too much power over me at Kenadu, but you can tell when someone's looking at you like, really comedy.
When are you doing? Unatetemesha lini?
But even like, I'm my own biggest critic. I don't need someone to like do something. So I know.
No, but you are doing something.
Yeah,
but me, I'm just talking about the non-traditional career path that you've chosen.
Yeah. It's unconventional, see Wongo. Yeah, they look at it and they're like, are you sure, man?
Mm-hmm. Have they ever come see you perform?
Yeah. My first show ever in 2 grips. Both my sisters came. My brother's never been.
Sisters are quite supportive, eh?
Plus comedy is like something that women
love.
They just gravitate to comedy. And my sisters had to be like, Unadunginini, are you even funny? So
they don't see you like that, eh?
Probably.
But I'm sure ulikuwa unachekesha home nonetheless.
No, but I'm not that guy.
Yeah.
Hata tukihang na nyinyi, I'm not like the funny life of the... Mi simse gregarious. I'm not like gregarious. Like, yo. Probably tukienda club, maybe tukiwa tumelewa. Probably in that dynamic, in that setting. But mi si I'm not like the class clown. I'm not like ule mse in the house who's telling jokes. Nah.
So
more reserved.
The material you did when Kinayo Sis came, was it clean stuff?
Nah.
You just talked about pussy, huh?
No, I didn't have a lot of pussy. I have a lot of...
Cheki, ushaiko ukidinya dem ta.
Cheki ukidinya dem.
Cheki, kuna siku nilikuwa na manga mbot fulani.
Ambi ubo, songesha yu mguu. Inua mguu inside. Yeah, I have
you guys know me, my sisters have never immediately or blocked to Instagram. Yeah, mind you guys.
No, you don't need to do that.
Hey, you guys, me, I'm not really scared of them seeing my jokes. You guys. Hey, wanaweza kuwa disappointed.
For real.
Check it. Oh my God. I don't even know if they watch this podcast. For real.
I think once we've got a certain point, you're like, watch it. Fuck it.
So I should unblock them. Huh?
Unblock all of them. If any, now by that show, it would surprise you. What you expect will not be what will happen. They'll be like, oh, okay, but no.
Like Joseph Frankie, just Jimmy alikuwa hapo na madhake, you guys.
His mother was there.
Yeah, she was there.
What is? Can you imagine that? Like one person najua hata ikam comedy show zangu is my mom. I feel like the generational is too wide gap. The divide is it's too big. She none of it would resonate with her. She wouldn't know like, oh, nini, what is this? Nini. Ati make up lights out wange. Can I go home and pick a Chinese kunya?
Funny enough, my mother was the founding member of this podcast. You know that, eh?
Tell me more about it.
You see, when my mother was sick, I'm the one who used to take care of her in regard taking her to
lie.
Back to the crib. Upper Mada. Apartment is Upper Mada. So you guys, so nikiwa naye all the time, it used to take all my time. Because Hosi or Wendy, it's not in and out.
Yeah.
you panga line, unaingia mstari, unarudi. So it's like, what can I do while being around? So nikamwambia naweza fanya show kwa hii room. So I took one of the bedrooms, nikaweka viti 2
Kwa hosi.
Kwa nyumba hapa. Mada. So tukaanza podcast hapo kwa hiyo room, you guys.
Yeah,
so hizo episode.
Who you and her?
No, as in she gave me space to do the podcast.
I feel like if you put her in one of the episodes, it would have been so fucking good.
Actually did a pod with her and then lost the footage.
Footage jaribia uko nayo yote lakini ya bana
ilikuwa disk ya father. Nakumbuka disk ya father, you guys. You guys beat.
Tell me a bit more about your dad.
So you guys, if you listen to those earlier podcasts, because she alikuwa maguest wakikama na wapikia mandazi.
For real?
Yeah, bana, you guys. So unapitia hapa na kusalamia, kunywa chai. Haya, mnaenda kurekodi. Haya. Alafu tunaingia huko tunapiga. So if you watch the podcast keenly, hizo za kwanza, you'll hear her coughing in the background.
For real?
Yeah, man. Okay, shout out to my mother, you
shout
guys.
Out
coming through, you guys.
Shout out to her.
Huh? So yeah, so that aside, in terms of stand-up comedy, I think it's only this guy who's maybe watched me on stage. Maybe one of my other step bros.
What's the reservation? That you'll be too vulgar or that you won't
for
be
funny?
funny?
For Kina my bro, I don't care. But maybe my war used to be Kina my sis, but nowadays I've grown out of it.
That you'd be too vulgar or you won't be funny. What's the...
I think the vulgar part. But I don't think I'm vulgar. So just talk about life.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
As in ubaya kuongea about venye nilidinya mboch.
I think Vakodi, as in doing a show where someone is more vulgar than you.
By the way,
so it's like,
kudinya mbocha ina shida shida.
Badali wewe. As in mse mwingine. Wandip. Zizi.
Amandi. Kudinya muindi. Who is the muindi's mother? So do you like when you're doing your special, are you going to have the whole family there?
Nah, I don't think I'm gonna have the whole. I'm not that person. Kujeni, everyone sit there. They love no. But if they wanna come, it's for sure open to them. But I'm not gonna like. I'll be like, yo, kuna show yangu. Will you come? Nini sawa. You can come. There's seats for you. Nini. But I won't press it too much at any way. Nah.
So how's it growing up as a last born, you guys? Is it?
It's not what people like. People have a perception. It wasn't that you're cuddled because you were last. No, it wasn't. Because there's 4 siblings ahead of me. I'd make a case.
Did you grow up with your both parents?
I grew up with both until a certain point. Then my dad died.
Oh, Pole, bro.
Yeah.
Pole, son. How old were you?
I was really young. I was like 2 or 5. How old was I? I was a teen. Early teen.
Yeah. But do you remember him? You have memories of him?
I remember alcohol in his breath. Siku mtaani.
Yeah.
So we asleep. Mamangu ako like, achana na watoto wala. He's like, let watoto wangu wote hapa niwaone. Cheki watu wengine wamelala. Cheki mimi, hey daddy, hey. Cheki ananibeba, I'm just smelling whiskey and like voodoo.
Was that like something you used to do all the time?
A lot. That's like the most vivid memories I had of him. Like tunaenda church, like napewa offering, my dad is like, kule yodo. I'm like, man, mommy, how many days? Like, I'm going to kuona kule yodo. I think I get my comedy from him. He was very slightly unhinged. Alikuwa unhinged kiasi. But not like a recluse. Hakuwa like mbaya. But alikuwa msee mjanja kiasi.
So what happened to him, bro?
So, he loved the bottle, maze. Which I hope, nasemanga like I hope. Nasemanga, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. I want that apple to fall so far away from me. Jupia mi napenda tei, maze. So he loved tei, alafu he also used to drive.
Oh, damn, accident.
Accident, maze. So akaenda jua kunywa matei wapi. Place inaitwa Sultan Hamud in Makueni.
Damn. Mbona alikuwa hizo sides ama ucha kwenye ni hiyo area?
Osha kwetu ni Masaku, but anapigizo maeri. Alikuwa tu anajulikana huko na
home ground,
ni maeri tu anajulikana. Sijui ameingia local, ametoka, amespin gari.
You guys, those accidents are crazy. You guys, unajua mi nishaifika Kite, I think around 2 times, and I don't know how the heck I figured there, you guys.
But unajua nini? I have like an...
Checking me.
Come.
Hey, you guys.
Niko.
That's a man know yenye kuna Mungu pali.
Walai.
Yeah. So nowadays kitambo, you guys, when I was married, you guys nilifika home. Like I came to sleeping on the caretaker's chair. Sijui, the last memory I had tulikuwa Ngong Road place inaitwa Bro Bistro. The next memory I was on the caretaker's chair. And then my chick was there. She wasn't my wife for that time. She was there asking me where the car is. Chickie, where's the car? Where's the car?
Wallahi. Oh shit.
So now she went put me in the showered, woke up.
Put you in the shower.
She threw me cold shower. Because she wanted to find out where the car was.
Where was the car?
You know, suddenly the car, my nini came back then, now we started looking. So me msi nilikuwa na fake Bro Bistro. Just tukaenda huko.
So at least sober.
Yeah, I'm hangy. So we had Bro Bistro. I'm like, hey, do you guys know a car which was here?
What the fuck?
So now, after that, I gave up. So I came back to Mada. And then I pitied at the chemist. Hapa kwa best yangu Kevo. Kevo akaniambia ndio hii gari Ibrali acha kia. Gari iko westi. So tulikuwa tumetoka Bro Bistro tukaenda westi you guys.
Uliachaje gari westi ukaenda mtaani?
Kina Ibra put me in a cab.
Because you were too fucked up.
Yeah. That's why I don't like drinking much, eh? Hey, you guys, that drinking thing can get you into problems.
So you wanted to drink that heavy no endesha bado?
I don't know what was happening at that time, you guys. Yeah? But anyway, I told that story to say the way sometimes this drinking thing can put guys in trouble.
Wild, mazi. But me nangana like an aversion for drink driving. Me atu ukiumiti mbaya na bado you drive me. And I feel like, nah.
Maybe you have that phobia.
Probably.
That story, yeah.
Probably, yeah. Like, because my friends have a habit. Ako maji ningia Mombasa road. Inawambia Jones.
I remember those days when I used to drink heavily. I'd drink... So
those
now
days,
I'd drive. Yeah, because I don't drink as much. So I'd drive. I'd see through one eye, you guys. So I had to drive like this, you guys.
Why?
I don't know. That's the only way I could see. Check it.
I did through one eye.
Check it. So I'm telling my pal, Senator, okay, hiyo time nilikuwa niishi Karen. Mwambie asikia hiyo.
At your time ulikuwa unaishi wapi?
Karen.
Leafy Saba.
So manze naambia mseme I can't drive. Chiki, no Manu, tutamake it.
Nimeshti yako.
Yeah, but.
Unafauluza mabeste
So mimi nikaingia tu one of the parties nikalala hapo nikasema you guy utafanya tu dead hapo hivi you guys. Manze don't drink and drive man.
At all, don't fuck around like that manze. Drink driving ni kitu fucked up.
You guy man. David Matara kabla dead because of drinking and
for real?
No.
I don't know.
It was his pal who died.
Exposed.
Umepasua mbarika.
No, anapiga ngayo story.
Yeah.
I think I should pick up about
Davey has been here.
Yeah. Davey he's been okay, maybe not here. He's been to the pod like twice.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, he talked about that stuff. So anyway, back to you. So your story ilikuwa affect like losing your pops at a young age.
What? Ilikuwa of course, eh. It's just in many weird ways like but anyway.
I'm not on kulia you guys.
Kiasi.
Check out how many times please more than sensitive. Usijali unazalia hapa hivi.
No, but it gonna like multiply effects. Of course, it gonna ripple effects. It has to affect you.
Yeah.
And you see how people are like, you don't need that. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up with that. You need to raise kids with a dad, man. Yeah.
So how many boys are you in your dick?
It's me and my bro.
Your bro is the first one.
I have a sister who actually lives a few steps from here by the way. Just a few steps from here.
Oh, okay.
That's the first one. Then my bro is the second.
My voice. When I'm with the draw. Okay, no. So she's the eldest.
The eldest, yeah. Weird when you have like such a huge age gap because now feeling in kasi mjui.
Oh, for real.
Which I'm sure you can relate to as well when you have that many siblings.
Yeah, you see, for me, it's in my mom's family.
Yeah.
It's me, then two sisters, and my big bros. So there's that gap.
Yeah.
Because now me, I was closer to my two sisters. Talking to my bro, we've never been tight. Like we have that relationship wakiniona sijuenda kwa supermarket ulite maziwa like they just said
so you like they end up maziwa like you're young.
Yeah. It was like, hey Stanley, can you go to the supermarket and come over here with some ice? Thinking me.
No tea.
Like so that's the relationship we have. So I feel like we don't really know each other.
Yeah, that's I can relate na stuff. Nafunika ujui mazina.
So did your bro take over as the dad, more or less?
Nah, man. We've had like strange relationships kiasi na. But usually a lot of it is like me and growing up. Unajua grow up ukiwa teen na you don't have a dad.
Nani alikuwa anakuweka in the straight and narrow?
No one. By the tell you something.
Wild,
yeah, I've always
plant.
feel like I've like grew up like in a weird kind of isolation, which is not good because like you cannot be an authority unto thyself. But even like most of the things nime learn generally in life, nimezilearn either the hard way. Like no one ever. You see how people say like my dad taught me is live a tie. Do this, do none of the hiyo vitu zote nilearn myself. Tying a tie, shoeless. Yani una learn.
How come you don't talk about these things in your stand-up?
It's too. I feel like it's too close to. Amata sasa hivi tunaongelea hapa na feel ni kama ni intrusive.
Oh, for real?
No. But I feel like it's too close to. Probably some in time.
I think you should find ways to start talking about it.
True. But I don't know. I feel like
because so many. The reason I'm prodding because I have also seen your bit reserved is many guys relate. One of the when we started the pod, I used to talk about my mom's cancer pretty openly. So there's a guy called Jim Karani. You know what I'm saying? Jim Karani. Who you?
Jim Karani, yeah.
You see, he's been a member of the pod for 15 months. Huh? This guy was telling me his mom was going through the same thing at that moment.
Oh my God.
Huh? So he just used to watch the podcast to like you
some
see this story you're telling. Maybe there's a nigga you guy who's just lost his dad, you guy. So I'm not saying now just start vibing, but some of these things we go through, if you just talk about them, especially us men, it really helps somebody, you guys.
Yeah, I just need to strike a balance between that and being like a bitch.
You have a bitch.
Like when you're an adult, things will happen in your future. Then your past, they're your past. Put them behind you, grow up.
Yeah, but what if someone else is pitching and they don't know how to handle it?
Probably, because people sometimes get wanaanza kusalk. People like become like you're a kid again, telling people your story.
No, it's not a way of because you're a comic, you know how to
exactly. So that I feel like that's why I found comic.
Like Juzi Bashir, somebody wrote him a very long email saying, because you know Bashir lost his dad when he was pretty young. So there's somebody who wrote.
Is there a comedian who has a dad? Bro, seriously, is there one comedian who has a father?
You get comedians, I want baba.
Daddy. No comedian with a father, was it?
I think the only comedian with a dad right now is Doug Motai, you guys.
And who's the dad?
And Nani George.
Walai. This is two of them.
So, kuna mse alituma text. Bashir screenshot akatuonesha akasema he's just lost his dad, he has siblings. Like exactly situation Bashir anapitia.
Yeah.
Alipitia rather. So alikuwa namuuliza venye ata navigate. Okay, guys are really pitying huko nje. Huko wakicheka hapa kwa pod.
Yeah. Mbona kapitia sana town.
Lakini na feel more than hata kwa ati support group of sorts ni kuna kongana jokes zenye wewe kama mse mwenye ame-experience hiyo kitu ama kuna vitu zenye mnaweza ongea zenye kama mse ame-experience hiyo kitu only another person who's experienced it can relate. Labda mse mwingine ataona maybe that's too intense, should I not?
Oh yeah, true, there's that, right?
Yeah.
So as in there's some things you will get to speak about ukikuwa na wase wenye wame-experience the same thing that you can't talk to even us.
Yeah.
Jutu hawa wase ni wako prime kuelewa your joke as in it doesn't feel as intense.
Yeah.
Bro, it'd be so funny if you put every stand-up comic we know in a room. I said, raise your hand
David
if you
Mashari
have
has a dad.
Only 2 hands will
Can you
go.
imagine David Mashari is the way he is with a dad?
Acha ngilia Devi.
Cheki, tumia sembuse in a sentence.
Seuze.
Sembuse hangekuwa na baba. Yeah. But David Mashari's dad is cool peeps, eh?
Yeah, you can tell.
Kuna show yetu fulani alikuja. There's a show we did in on Fast, 31st in Athi River. He came through. He's a very chilled out guy because it was a clean show. He only comes to the clean shows.
In Athi River.
Yeah.
He only comes for a clean show.
As in he comes for clean comedy shows. The show is clean, ndio atakam. But if it's David, normal material hata kama.
Hizi kama hizo.
No, but shout out you guys. Sorry, man, for pretending like that, you guys, on behalf
Nah,
of...
it's nothing, man. Once you get grown, fuck it. Live life, man.
And your mother, you guys, how are you guys relating? Are you guys close?
Yeah. She's cool. Yeah. It's not too close, but, you know, as close as a son and a mom can get.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's dope, Mazi. I was very close to my mother. You close to your mother, you guys? That means they're close.
Easy.
She's only asking about
So
you.
your dad had like multiple women?
Yeah. Wives. Not women, you guys. What do you mean women?
All right, my bad. Wives.
Yeah, Mazi. My dad is an old school guy. He was born in 1944, man. By the time my dad was 24, I think he had quite a number of toys.
How many of you, do you know how many of you are like in total?
Yeah, we're like 22, I think.
That's wild, man.
Yeah.
Do you all hang around like the YK92?
No,
Why
we just have a group where we vibe generally. But-
YK92, am you siblings? Am you of your dad's Lini?
Huh?
Like, I'm asking. So you say it's 22 of you. You have a group all together.
Yeah.
Now the YK92 people, do they still
What do you
have
mean
a community?
YK92?
No, there's a YK92. Is this still a community?
What do you mean by YK92?
Youths of Kano in 1990.
I don't know. I don't know about that.
Alikuwa defining ati close in his life. Alizaliwa 1944, 1992 ilikuwa subtext.
Yeah,
He was friends with Jirongo and shit.
Yeah. He was friends with Jirongo, man. They were cool peeps with Jirongo. Jirongo those days was Jirongo.
Jirongo is a don.
Yeah,
A boss.
I think he went with me once to Jirongo's house.
You dad?
Yeah, man.
Do you remember the story?
I don't know what they were talking about, but I remember the house. He's going now. Where's the you guy?
Walai.
You guy.
Cheki Jirongo. Hey, Jirongo. Mwena mwachia tu zake. Eka hiyo.
Cheki nataka tuchukue kitu.
Cheki Ruto anaandika tu mabarua huko nyuma. Mjui atakuorezo. Mnamchekelea.
Yeah, anaandika notes. Journaling.
You know why they used to do that? He used to be their secretary.
Of who?
YK92.
Yeah.
All he did was read letters, write letters down.
Oh, okay.
For real. Alafu siku moja, they went to Uasin-Gishu. I think Ruto is from there. So they're like, dude, aren't you from Uasin-Gishu? Ruto was like, yeah, nenda huko kwenye, ingia kwa gari. So they go with him. Wameduizo ma speech huko, kupopularize zinyi, kuuza sera, nini. They're like, oh, na by that kuna kijana yenyu mmoja hapa. They call Ruto.
For real?
Aye. The rest as they say is history, nigga.
Damn, you guy.
Is history, nigga. Nigga alikook. Nasikia alitoa speech ingine. They're like, we thought he was just supposed to read letters and shit. Hey. Beast.
Guy, man, that's an interesting story, you guys. Wait, bana, so comedy unaona nikienda wapi mwaka 2025, bra?
Comedy. Expansive. What's expand, maze? Build our audiences, push our work. Make sure more people know what we're doing.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, man.
Where are you performing the most right now? Or you're just doing the regular rooms?
Yeah, I'm just doing regular. But I'm having people. Anyway, hizo ni stories zingine crazy. Ni sawa tu. We'll figure it out. I'm having meetings now, so hiyo room yangu initial, but they're dragging their feet like crazy.
Pete's Cafe, ama?
They're dragging their feet, so I'm like, oh, okay. Natafuta shughuli ingine.
Yeah.
I have to, because they want to drag their feet too much. But anyway.
Yeah, because you used to run a room in Tao Pete's Cafe.
Yeah.
So tough thing again as these guys are dragging the feet.
Yeah, I was like, because like you have convos, you have meetings with them. They're like, oh yeah, they make you feel like, and then you go there, like the work on the ground is not like corresponding to what they're saying. And you're like, okay.
Yeah. So there you go. It was good having you up on the podcast.
Thank you, man.
I hope you'll come back. Enjoy podcast ya kuja mara moja.
For sure.
Kuja ya kwanza and then you come as much as you can. But shout out to you guys. You're doing a good job in
Thank you, man.
The scene. Yesterday you hosted Apple Stand Up Collective. I had some very good reviews, you guys.
What did you hear? Busema?
Good stuff, you guys.
You lying, man.
No, for real, why should I lie to you, guys? This is an honest podcast.
Here you go.
Yeah, man. So keep up the good work, bro.
Thank you, man.
So follow this brother. Where do you guys find you?
Yo, follow me. That's actually really important, man. We need to build an audience. Follow me on my IG and on my TikTok. My YouTube is going to be up soon. Still crafting a few things with that. But follow me on my IG. That's Mike1, Mike ONE. There's an underscore at the end. Follow me there.
Any gigs you want to plug?
Nah, not now. No. Yeah.
Alrighty. Cheers, Mike One. Remember,
Thank you, Manu.
church announcements. We have the Mombasa show at the end of the month, February 28th.
Oh, that's Nyali.
Yeah, Nyali
Yeah.
Makazi. So come through for that ukiwa Mombasani. If you're abroad and you want to buy tickets for guys, I'll put the link in the description. Then we can get some ziggers into that show. 21st, tuko na Kez Organics. Check it out.
Kez is back.
Kez is back, man, on 21st. We're going to be there with Aman Deep Jagde and Aiden Abde.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man, that's going to be dope. Remember our guy, Lucorito, but they shout out to him. He's been fixing for us our sound. He's right here. Check out his stuff up at his page at Luco. Lux. Luk.
X.
Let me see his page, man. Mwana nika unachukua mademu huko mazi.
So ndio ya kwanza ifanye kwa X.
Okay.
Look X Rito.
Okay. Lux, you've had it. So check him out over there and support him. Kinabash will be back probably for the next episode. But even if they're not back, wakwende manze! But they'll be back. They'll be back. I think guys are busy doing a few things. So see you guys on the next one.
Yeah. Thank you.